and the days of thy mourning shall be ended.
We will have continued light coming straight from our homeland. It will light the universe. It's a new heaven and a new earth. Now, for those who claim that there will not be any reprocreating in the kingdom, let's read on so we can see that.
Verse 21. Thy people shall also be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of thy planting, the work of my hands that I have glorified. Verse 22.
Go ahead.
A little one shall become 1,000.
A little one, just a little old guy, shall become 1,000. See, they want to deal with eugenics. They're not going to be able to stop us in the kingdom, though. A little one shall become 1,000, and what?
And a small one, a strong nation.
And a small one, a strong nation. All right. So I know they did a lot with this abortion thing and all the stuff they've been doing with that. But the Most High is going to, all those spirits is coming into this earth. You're not going to stop those spirits from coming into this earth. Now there's more. That's what Isaiah 60, right? 60, 66. All right, let's get the next one here. Is it right here?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Ezekiel 38 and 11.
Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 11.
Talking about the ships of Tarshish.
Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 11.
Read.
And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates.
It says, and they shall say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. So all these nations who are in the Middle East going to eventually try to come against us in the wilderness. That's those unwalled villages. Read. Okay, how do we know what the unwalled villages are? Hold that and get Zechariah 2 and 9 for the precept of the unwalled villages. How do we know this is us in the wilderness?
Zechariah chapter 2, verse 9.
Zechariah 2 and 9.
For behold, I will shake. It's my fault. Start a few verses up. Zechariah chapter 2, verse 4.
Go ahead.
And said unto him, Run, speak to this young man, saying, Jerusalem shall be inhabited as towns without walls.
Read it again.
Run to this young man, saying, Jerusalem shall be inhabited as towns without walls.
Jerusalem shall be inhabited as town without walls. Link that to Ezekiel 38:11, and it says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest. So we're going to be in the wilderness resting. Even while the whole chaos is going out down in the earth, the Most High will have a place for rest. For those who have escaped certain areas. It's going to tell you this. Go back to Zechariah, read it.
Zechariah chapter 2, verse 4.
Read.
And said unto him, Run, speak to this young man, saying, Jerusalem shall be inhabited as towns without walls.
Go ahead.
For the multitude of men and cattle therein. For I, saith the Lord, will be unto her a wall of fire round about.
So the Most High will protect us. Go ahead.
And will be the glory in the midst of her. Ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
Come forth and flee from the land of the north.
Ho, ho, that means at last, flee from the spirit.
From the land of the north.
The Roman Catholic Church.
From the land of the north.
Flee from the spiritual Babylon in the spirit.
From the land of the north.
Flee from where?
The land of the north.
So the Bible is saying in order for you to get into that safe location, that unwalled village, you must flee from the sides of the north. It didn't say sit back and the angels are going to come pick you up and place you there. Read.
Flee from the land of the north.
If you're in the land of the north, the Bible is commanding. Read.
Saith the Most High.
Saith who?
Saith the Most High.
Okay, go ahead.
For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven.
He scattered us throughout the four corners of the earth. Read.
Saith the Most High. Deliver thyself, O Zion.
Do what?
Deliver thyself, O Zion.
No, stick around and let the UFOs pick you up.
Deliver thyself, O Zion.
Do what?
Deliver thyself, O Zion.
You must deliver thyself, O Zion, that
dwellest with the daughter of Babylon.
That dwelleth with the daughter of Babylon. So according to the scriptures, if you're living in the daughter of Babylon, you must deliver yourself from her. That's what the scriptures say. Eventually they're going to be in the land of unwalled villages. The Most High will protect them in a place of rest through all this chaos. But the Gentiles are going to realize we're at a place of rest, and eventually they're going to try to come against us. Let's go back to Ezekiel the 38th chapter.
Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 11.
Read it.
And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations.
See that? Now the people that were scattered have all started coming into areas that the Most High put them. So at the very end, those nations, this so-called New World Order, are going to be focused on the few that are left after they have destroyed certain parts. They're going to deal with the masses first, but after the masses, their focus is going to be on the little ones who have escaped and are protected in unwalled villages. This is the wilderness. Read on.
Which have gotten cattle and goods.
So not only will the Most High protect us, He's going to make sure we have cattle. Now, right now, we don't have it, but the Most High said we're going to get it. And I believe somehow it's going to happen. Okay, if He said it, it's already so. We just have to make it to that point. Read.
That dwell in the midst of the land. Verse 13. Sheba and Dedan, and the merchants of Tarshish, with all the young lions thereof, shall say unto thee, Art thou come to take a spoil?
So you think you're going to come to take down Israel again? Read.
Hast thou gathered thy company to take a prey, to carry away silver and gold, to take away cattle and goods, to take a spoil?
So you think you're going to take Israel down again? Read.
Therefore, son of man, prophesy and say, prophesy and say unto God, Thus saith the Most High Ahiah, in that day when my people of Israel dwelleth safely, shalt thou not know it?
Did you not know that I guided them to protect them? So when those nations start coming out, Gog and Magog together to try to eventually get turned into the Middle East to come against us, the Most High is going to say, well, don't you know that you can't do this to my people this time? They calling on me now. All right, now I'm going to fight for them. See, and this is the real reason these nations are in the Middle East making a garrison to try to stop us from coming back. They know that the prophecies are being fulfilled in which the children of Israel would be in those borders. Those self-same borders. They know this. So now the Jewish people, understanding prophecy with all our records, are now making garrisons and making it where we can't travel freely. Now that we're waking up from their hallucinogens, their drugs, and their psychology. Now that we understand their religions have been a snare and a trap. And we desire Zion. They know this now. Now that we understand that they are a bunch of frauds. So now they're using this terrorist thing to set up garrisons in an attempt to stop us, the children of Israel, from traveling freely. Read.
Verse 15. And thou shalt come from thy place out of the north parts, thou and many people with thee, all of them riding upon horses, a great company and a mighty army. And thou shalt come up against my people of Israel, as a cloud to cover the land. It shall be in the latter days, and I will bring thee against my land, that the heathen may know me, when I shall be sanctified in thee, O Gog, before their eyes.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Most High Ahiah, Art thou he whom I have spoken in old time by my servants the prophets of Israel, which have prophesied in those days many years, that I will bring thee against them? It shall come to pass at that same time when God shall come against the land of Israel, saith the Most High Ahiah, that my fury shall come up in my face.
Read it again.
It shall come to pass that at that same time when God shall come against the land of Israel, saith the Most High Ahiah, that my fury shall come up in my face.
Go ahead.
Verse 19. For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in the day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel,
Go ahead.
so that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the field and all creeping things that creep upon the earth and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence, and the mountains shall be thrown down, and the steep places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. And I will call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains, saith the Most High Ahiah. Every man's sword shall be against his brother. And I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood. And I will rain upon him and upon his bands.
And upon his bands, that's all his armies that's coming against us. Read.
And upon the many people that are with him, and overflowing rain, and great hailstones, fire and brimstone.
So the Most High is going to destroy all those armies from the Middle East who think they're going to come against us. They think they're there for the New World Order, but they're not telling people they're there as a garrison against us. That's the real reason all the armies are going into the Middle East. They're going to first destroy and try to destroy our people like in America and different places with this so-called New World Order terrorist garbage. But after they have after they have destroyed the masses, a tenth of us going to make it through, and they're going to start focusing on us. Finish reading.
Verse 23. Thus will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations.
Many nations going to know that the Most High is the God of all gods when this happens. Read.
And they shall know that I am.
That who?
And they shall know that I am the Most High.
They're going to know that Ahiah is the only true God. So these armies are coming in the Middle East thinking they're going to take a spoil? No. You're being brought into the body of Jehoshaphat for judgment. The Most High is going to destroy you there. And he's going to destroy all your armies there. And at the end of the day, Israel will rise. Let's stick to the ships of Tarshish here. Let's get the next one.
Isaiah chapter 66.
Isaiah 66 and 15.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Most High will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with the flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Most High plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Most High shall be many.
Show you what he's going to do to those armies. And the New World Order so-called armies, the One World Army, is battling up, just not against us. They got technology that they feel that they can fight against the Most High himself. They have aircraft. The majority of these so-called UFOs you see running around here are Satan's vehicles. Read.
Verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
So you're going to have some people that's going to be in the wilderness eating pork. Read.
And the abomination, and the mouse.
You have people eating mice and rodents and possum while we're in the wilderness. Read.
Shall be consumed together, saith the Most High.
And they're going to be destroyed with those other armies that's in the Middle East. So don't tell me what you eat is not important. So the Most High, if you got a Christian eating pork in the wilderness, he will die with the New World Order armies. Okay? Read.
Verse 18. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory.
Go ahead.
Verse 19. And I will set a sign among them, and I will send those that escape of them unto the nations, to Tarshish.
Here's the sign. So this is where he will send the ships. And I will set a sign among them, and I will send those that escape of them unto the nations.
To Tarshish.
So the people who have escaped the destruction will be sent to where?
To Tarshish, Pul, and Lud, that draw the bow, to Tubal, and Javan, and the isles afar off, that have not heard of my fame, neither have seen my glory. And they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles.
And they shall declare my glory unto the Gentiles, showing you all the places the people will be sent to let everyone know the children of Israel are free now.